Seen Through Glass, and welcome to Silverstone Race Circuit in the UK. Today, I'm here to meet up with racing driver Ollie Webb to do something very exciting and something very interesting with this McLaren 650S. Don't know who he was. That wasn't Ollie Webb. Oh, that was awkward. This is Ollie Webb, not the guy on the bicycle. Still don't know who he was.
He's cooler.
Yeah, he's much cooler. Anyway, let me explain to you exactly what is going to be taking place today. Ollie is here this weekend racing in the Blancpain Series for Straka McLaren in a 650 race car. Something that I've always supposed to want to know is just how much quicker are these racing variants of road cars than the road cars? Do you know?
Very.
Scientific we are.
Now, trying to be a little bit more serious, the car that Ollie was racing for the weekend was the McLaren 650S GT3, a track-only weapon developed by McLaren GT. But as we've discussed, it is based on the road-going 650S. Just looking at the GT3, you can see how focused it is. The car is much wider, much lower, it runs on slick tyres, it has huge amounts of downforce, a 6-speed racing gearbox, and a stripped-out GT cockpit. Interestingly, the engine is actually detuned by around 150 horsepower compared to the road car so that it can compete in its class. So whilst it shares the same base as the road car, it's almost completely different. As you guys will all know, the 720S has now come out to replace the 650S, but there isn't a 720S Sprint GT race-going version yet. So that's why we are doing the comparison with the 650. So what was your race car lap time?
The lap time we did in the race car was a 2-minute dead.
2 minutes
Easy to
dead.
remember.
Okay. Do you know what a road? I don't know what a road car, Silverstone.
I don't either, but I'm guessing it's. This is a real finger in the air.
Because you were saying that the race cars got less power.
It has technically got less horsepower,
but a lot more aero.
A lot more aero and slicks and all the boring stuff. But
can we say 10 seconds?
I think that's remarkably optimistic.
Oh. Really?
I was going to say like 50.
No.
Yeah.
15 or 50?
No, I was going to guess like 50 and then do a massive crescendo at the end of the video and go, oh my god, we're only 25 seconds off, but you've ruined it.
That much?
No, okay, 30 is like a genuine guess.
We aren't officially timing. The session that we're going out in is like a VIP session at the end of the day. It's kind of like a bit of fun. So it's not a timed session. The way we're going to do it is we are going to film using the GoPro, come back into the pit garage, look at the footage, and then we can work out pretty precisely, pretty closely the lap times we were doing. So it's actually not that scientific a test.
Yeah, it's close enough.
We're just here to have fun. Right, douchebag helmets on, and let's get on track. So as you can see, Ollie has a full face helmet because he's very kindly lent me his absolute penis helmet. So you might not be able to hear a lot of what he's going to say, which is not the worst thing in the world. Confidence straight away when you get in a car on the track, you know. Doesn't matter what the car.
I tend to wing it.
You tend to wing it. What a dickhead. Okay, so now I know that they aren't going to be able to hear you, so I'm going to try and dictate what you're saying. Immediate differences between the car that you were racing about an hour ago.
You feel the roll of the car, it's not as stiff. Obviously this is an easy flat corner in the race car, but a lot of push.
Okay, more roll, less stiff. Next, weight, brakes. So the weight makes a difference on everything. Acceleration, brakes, cornering, and lack of downforce in high speed. Okay, so you're carrying less speed through the corners.
Yes.
Do you feel that you've got the additional power and the more straight line speed though?
Yeah, I can feel in the straight line, it keeps coming.
Keeps coming.
In the race car, it runs out a bit earlier.
Are we on a hot lap? I think we are. I'm going to stop talking.
brakes that we're smelling. That brick house.
I don't know where the hazards are.
Oh, that's quick. Oh. I've now decided it's our brakes that I'm smelling, not the pedal.
Yeah, it is, yeah. We'll do a cool down lap. And across the line.
Wow. Surely for you, this car is pretty insane in terms of what it can do.
Oh yeah, as a road car, absolutely awesome.
Absolutely mind blowing. Every part, every organ in my body is not where it should be right now. That car is so quick. Oh my god, I forget how mental those Super Series McLarens are, and as I said in the car, it makes me so frustrated that we didn't drive the 720S on track, because god, it must be mind-blowing. Anyway, I'm now back in the pit lane. Ollie is just taking some representatives from HRO and out on track in the road-going 650. I'm going to jump into the 570 GT4 with one of the McLaren drivers, not with Ollie unfortunately, which is a bit of a scam, but just to kind of experience what a McLaren race car is like. Then when Ollie gets back, we're going to sit down, import the GoPro footage and see just how close he got to his lap times he was setting early today in his race car. Slightly different experience than just jumping in the 650S. Yeah. Anywhere that you have to get strapped in this hard suggests we might be having a good time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Oh, here we go. I'm going to try and film using this little camera. God knows how that's going to pan out for us. Whilst it wasn't exactly the McLaren race car that I was there to film, I still loved my experience in the 570 GT4. For me, the biggest difference to a road car were the brakes and the corner grip, both of which hit you like a suplex from Brock Lesnar. Anyway, it was now time to head into the Strachan McLaren Hospitality Centre and analyse the lap that Ollie had set in the 650S. Right, we have come into the McLaren Hospitality. Everyone's having their dinner post the session. Ollie's there, I think, debriefing or pretending to be important. I'm going to import some of the GoPro footage so we can analyse our lap time. I'm trying to be an engineer as well. It was probably the second, do you think it's the second run? No, first one. What was the quicker one? There we go, across the line. So, I'm going to cut. Is the first line or the second line?
The first line or the lights line? Which line is it? This,
From where I don't even know. I just said across the line. I might not have been passing it.
Okay. I know. God, I won one life on the edge. Right. So whilst he's going to get food, I'm going to try and work out the exact lap time so that then I can present him with the results. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not okay. I have the results.
The results are in.
The results are in. Okay, so when we first got in, you said in your race car you were doing around 2 minutes.
Yes.
And you were thinking that we could do around like 2:50 because then if we did a 2:25, you'd look amazing.
I changed it to 2:30 optimistically.
2:30 optimistically. Your lap time is going to be at the bottom of this screen.
Oh really?
2:14.23.
Wow, that's genuinely a shock.
Now, I'm just going to pause it here because I think it's important to say that Ollie's estimation of a road car or supercar lap time around Silverstone was way off. So our reactions to the time that he set were a little biased because they were based more on his expectation than what is normal for a supercar around Silverstone. Ollie later admitted that it wasn't a particularly quick lap that we took the time from, but looking at it, to gain 14 seconds a lap by detuning the engine and then putting a bit of aero and some racing slicks on is a pretty incredible engineering feat from McLaren. But as I say, we got a little misty-eyed originally and Ollie had us both thinking that we just set some kind of production car record around the track.
Because I went from 50 seconds to 30 seconds. Shows how much I know.
The thing is, in motorsport, right, 14 seconds, that is a lifetime.
Yes.
If you qualified 14 seconds off.
But it's a but it's a road car.
And as I say, this is not scientific. McLaren may be sending me an email from their comms department being like, this is totally incorrect. But on our very rough GoPro calculations, that's pretty...
I mean, you're right when it's not that scientific, but it is 2 cars on the same day, on the same track, with the same driver.
As I say, from a non-motorsport point of view, like 14 seconds, that's nothing. But if we were doing the Top Gear test track and they were like, and this lap time is all the way down here, it is huge.
Yeah, which is why they only do road cars versus road cars.
Absolutely.
But I am genuinely,
you're surprised.
As a race car driver, impressed.
I think this more says that you underestimated the 650S.
I apologise, McLaren. As a pure McLaren employee, I'm very sorry.
As a McLaren owner, so am I. But yeah, okay, so that's kind of it. 2:14 compared to around 2 minutes dead. I'm impressed.
I could have done a 2:01. Give me another lap.
Thing is, he literally went out afterwards with the HRO and guys and was like, "Yeah, I definitely went quicker than when you were in the car." I was like, "Cool, mate. Cheers." Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been put together very last minute. Ollie literally texted me 2-3 days ago and we managed to somehow organise this. So thank you very much, as always, for scaring me helpless at Silverstone. Enjoy your...
Now we shall compare race driving food.
You've actually got couscous.
It's out of your mouth from the car. Couscous.
I'm so proud. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.